Okay, we are live on YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. Today I am here with Grego. It's our name.
It's not my name, it's my nickname. My name is Adriana, but I prefer call it by Gregor.
I'm here with Adriana and Ricardo. Today we're gonna talk about fast food. First of all, just remember, Talk and Talk is a platform to practice English. We don't have a teacher here, so we are free to speak in English, try to learn, make mistakes, and improve with them. Mileka, could you introduce yourself, please?
Hello guys, my name is Adriana, but I prefer to call it by Gregor. I'm 25 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. And I like it. I enjoy practicing yoga and meditation, so I'm a Zen guy, almost like a Zen guy. And I guess it is. It's
Great. Ricardo, could you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Well, my name is Ricardo. I live at São Vicente, small city of São Paulo State. São Vicente is the first city of Brazil, my mantra. And I'm married, I have a daughter, and I'm here. I believe that's important opportunity to, I don't know, improve my English. That's it.
Great. Good morning, Alexandre. How are you?
Pretty well, and you?
I'm good. Alexandre, could you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, I'm Alexandre. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo. I'm 71, almost 71 years old. I'm married. I have 2 kids. I'm retired from Banco do Brasil, and I enjoy studying English, talking to people in English, and going out to bike, walking, go to the gym, go swimming. That's it.
Great. Well, I'm Lucas. I'm 24 years old. I live in São Paulo. I am a pharmacist. I am married. And I like to play soccer. I like to play video game. I like to hang out with my family. And I'm here on Talking Talk sites the last year to practice English. And yeah, I think it is. Well, guys, let's start with the question. Let me see. Question number 1. What is your favorite fast food restaurant and why? Alexandre, what is your favorite fast food and why? Do you like fast food? I don't know.
I have a doctor recommendation for not passing in front of restaurant fast food. And even don't go inside because the smell can capture my brain to buy something. But I guess I forgot the name, the brand name. The French historic that sells a lot of food. But by the way, I don't don't buy fast food. I buy my I do my food myself, and I'm very strict to eat food because of my age. Okay.
Okay, yeah. It is more healthy to cook
Yes.
our food than to buy the fast food. What about you, Ricardo?
Well, I'm not exactly a fan from fast food. Well, depends on when you define like fast food, or if you talk about a not so health food, yeah, I eat a lot of But normally particular and well, we on Brazil we could say really food or not, because for example, for me, in my opinion, snacks and other stuffs is not exact food for me. I prefer during the lunch or the dinner with regular meals, rice
Yeah.
and beans, in the salad, the other stuffs. But when I talk about fast food, I don't like McDonald's and Burger King. My daughter and my wife love, but I don't like. I prefer the others. We could say on my region, podrão. It's the regular sandwich. It's the same sandwich, but it's the same type of sandwich, but the taste is different. I prefer I I I I like much more podrão than, for example, Burger King and the McDonald's and the others. That's it.
Yes, this makes sense. These types of burger is better. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
It's not
it's nice.
Yes.
For example, I don't know. I believe that the guys put some ingredient, conservants, all the other stuffs. Let the taste a little, I don't know, weird for me. But yeah, I respect the people love. Particular my wife and the kid, particular Burger King because it's bigger if you compare with McDonald's. But I don't like.
What about you, Eiko? Do you like?
Sorry,
For me,
did you
I
get?
like.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. I like fast food. I try to don't have it often because, as Ricardo said, it's not, and the election said it's not very healthy. But sometimes I like to have a trash day, kind of like that. My favorite restaurant is Burger King, but I also agree with Ricardo. I prefer the normal podrão that we have here in Brazil. It's something that I missed it when I was living in Portugal because it's complicated to find it there. But once I was back in Brazil, the first food that I went to buy was regular podrão. And what about you, Lucas?
Yes, I like, but I am not a fan about fast food. I don't like I don't eat every week and burger. But I like to eat pastel every Sunday. I think it's a fast food because it's very fast to prepare. And so I like to eat pastel and to drink caldo de cana every Sunday. It's amazing. It's very good. But I don't like so much to eat burger, or I like the French fries. It's very good. It's, the taste is different than I cook at home. And yeah, I think it is. The question number two, it's about the often that we eat fast food. I think whatever. Alexandre, how often do you eat fast food? You said you don't like to eat, it's not healthy.
Yes, I try regularly avoid them as much as possible. But maybe on and off you are or in the airport or traveling to another place and you don't find health food to eat. So I need to try because like you are in Guarulhos airport And when you are in the international airport, you don't find the health food, and then you can go to a fast food that you can agree is not so bad, right? But 95% I try to not eat fast food.
Okay. Yes, this is interesting. Like when I am traveling to another place that and I don't know anything about the place, I like to find McDonald's or Burger King because I feel comfortable to to eat because I know how to order and these things. It's more comfortable to me and it's easy
Yes.
to find. And you know what they sell in the burger and fries. What about you,
Yeah,
Ricardo? Go ahead.
I prefer if I find Starbucks, I prefer eat like a cake and drink something like milk to avoid the fast food.
Yeah, great. What about you, Ricardo?
Well, it's rarely when you talk about fast food, I talk about sandwiches, snacks. Well, there are a lot of fast food,
Mhm.
but when you talk about sandwiches, it's rarely I eat. But if you talk about the other stuffs, because normally fast food is correlated to unhealthy food. Né? In this case, you talk about unhealthy food. I eat a lot of, I don't know, maybe candies, other stuffs, but food I I eat rarely. That's it.
Okay. What about you, Grego?
For me, normally once or twice a month. I don't eat there very often. Um, and I don't like it because it's expensive. It's when we think about fast food, normally very expensive. If we compare it about making food and buying food, because that is the process as well. So um, I don't like buying uh, more times per month. What about you, Lucas?
Uh, yes, I like to eat just pastel every Sunday, and just this. I think I order burger. I don't know, twice a month or once a month. It's not common at home. I prefer to eat rice and beans and meat. It's more healthy to me. Uh, Ricardo, you said about there is a lot of types of fast food. And the question number 3, it's about the options. Could you read, please, and answer?
Just a minute, please. I'm sorry.
No, the number 3.
Just a minute, please. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry. Alexandre, the question number 3. What do you think about?
What do you think about the healthiest of fast food options? The answer is about the question about the healthiest. If it's agreeable or not agreeable. It's hard to say if these foods are good, say they're healthy to eat. So I try to avoid. I know that there are a lot of options to eat, but they are not agreeable. So even for me, like the doctor, I have a doctor recommendation for not eat. I try to. I don't have the correct answer for this question because uh, I don't know if they are agreeable to me, right?
Yes. What about you?
Maybe
Adri?
something is agreeable to you, but not for me.
Yes, makes sense. What about you, Rico? What do you think about the options in the fast food?
To me, it depends on the context. It's more about the person because what is healthy? What makes fast food don't be healthy? What I guess is the portion that you eat. Because I'm completely sure if you eat a hamburger once a month or once a week or something like that, it's cannot be a problem. But if you eat hamburger every day, it can be a problem. So to me, depends on the portion the food that you eat. What about you, Lucas?
Yes, I think when you go to, like in my vision, when I go into shopping to eat something, and the most time is because I wanted to eat hamburger. So it's not common, but oh wait, but when I go to the cinema, when I go to watch a movie, or I don't know, I'm angry and I want to eat something fast, I prefer to eat hamburger. Of course, there is a lot of other options that you can eat a good meal and fast. Like you can eat espoleto, and there is a lot of companies that they sell uh, the food. And but I when I go to the shopping, to the mall, I prefer to eat the hamburger. So I think it's more the not the option, but the choice. I prefer to eat the fast food than I prefer to eat the burger than the real meal. Ricardo, you back. What do you think? The question number 3.
Yeah. Well, yeah, actually, as I told in the you told too, it's not exactly a health food, but well, depends on the frequency, no? If you eat sometimes, that's okay. It's not exactly a problem. But on Brazil, recently in the particular United States and other countries, the people just eat this kind of food. So it's weird for me, but it's normal. The people have snacks and on the main meals. For example, for lunch, just a fast food snack or other stuff in the so normally this kind of food is unhealthy. So in this case, I prefer keep on track the Monday to Friday because weekends is hard to just I don't how do you say, I'm not sure how do you say educação alimentar in English, but I don't just eat salad in the health food. So sometimes a lot of times actually I eat unhealthy food, but I try to avoid Monday to Friday because if you keep just eating this kind of food at weekends is a little better. So in this case, I try to avoid particular Monday to Friday and at weekends too, because it's not health. That's it.
Yes, I think it's a problem when we change our rice and beans for burger and sandwich, because in a long time this will become a problem, a health problem to to us. And to eat once a month or I don't know, twice, it's not a problem. The problem is begins with it when we change. And the sandwich become our how can I say our meal every moment, like in the dinner, in the lunch. I'm at home. Oh, I'm lazy. I wanted to eat something fast. I gonna ask something in the iFood, and this is a problem. Ricardo,
Yeah.
burger or sandwich? Like sandwich in the every type, like
Yeah,
veggie
yeah.
fish
Yeah,
or
could be a hot
roast
dog, for
sandwich.
example. No?
Yes. What do you prefer?
Yeah, I prefer hamburgers. And so, yeah, sometimes I eat hot dogs, particularly in Brazil, no, because it's a real meal, no, because the guys put peanuts in the puree and the, well, Brazil is a little weird sometimes, no? I I know a hot dog that's the guy put stroganoff and the other
Oh
stuff.
God.
That's wonderful. Man. I watched a channel, YouTube channel is how do you say achismos. That's it's about three guys. One from America is a Brazilian, other from France is Paul Cabanes, is a comedian, and the another guy I forgot the name, Batista, I believe. It's
Mm,
from Angola. Uh,
yes.
I believe this. That's really fun. And the guys usually just talk about the Brazilian food. That's nice. But normally the guys mix the all of the guy, for example, sushi. Sushi is a traditional food. In the I believe that's the original from Japan, and the guys just put fish in the rice, I believe. But in Brazil, the guys put all of things, cream cheese and the Doritos and the other stuff. So in this case, of course, the same with the hot dog. The guys put all of things. And I believe that X tudo in Brazil is really tudo, né?
Mm-hmm.
But in the
Um,
other countries, not so. It's just the guy, for example, put bread in the sausage, and the guys, just it. That's weird. It's not a really hot dog, but the original hot dog is just bread in the sausage and the sauce, ketchup, and the other stuff. That's it.
Yes, in Brazil, it's the really meal. We improve every type of food. I saw something about they did coxinha de sushi. It's terrible. Yeah, I
I
thought this
didn't
is
even know.
different. I am not able to talk if it's good or not, but I do like the visual. Alexandre, do you like natural sandwich or do you prefer sandwich than burger?
So if I could order for something, I'd rather ask for a sandwich, like two slices of bread and cheese. Right? It's not so aggressive to my intestine. That's it.
Yeah, I I like to eat the I don't know the name, the atum in English, sanduíche de atum. I think it's amazing. I really like the flavor, and this is my favorite. What about you, Greco?
just atom in English is tuna.
Tuna, thank you.
I know that's because they eat a lot in Europe. Um, What about me? I prefer sandwich as well. I really like the Subway, but it's became too expensive nowadays. I don't know why. And I have the feeling that I'm eating something healthy. I know that it's not that healthy, but it's a feeling because we put salad, so we have this feeling that it's healthy. But it depends on the moment. I have my desire to eat foods is related to my social emotions, and sometimes I just want to eat a burger, and sometimes I just want to eat a sandwich. It depends on the moment.
Yes. In my case, I prefer sandwich. I think there's more types. I really like to eat, as I said, the tuna, the sandwich flavor tuna, yes, whatever. And I think it's so good and it's more health. Actually, in my mind, it's more health. I don't know if it's correct. It's more health.
I
And
agree with you. Tuna is very healthy. It's something that people eat a lot. Even when they are working out, the post-workout meal is rice and tuna.
oh, and it's good. It's I like the flavor of tuna. I think it's a good food. Uh, Greco, what is no the what is the question number 5? Could you read please and answer?
Yes. Have you ever tried fast food from a different country? How was it different? Yeah. Answering the questions, I tried kebab. From India, of course, and it was very good. And it's cheaper. It's the cheaper view. And I really like it because it tastes like uh, in the end, tastes the um, I forgot the name of the word. Um, I don't remember the name of the word, but tastes like ketchup or something like this. I forgot the name that we give for this kind of stuff. And but it's very good. I really like. And what
And
about you, Ricardo?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes uh, I'm a little how do you say childhood. No, I'm not sure if you this is the right word, but I have a child taste. I don't know, gosto meio infantil, because I just always eat the same food. Well, but we- I I eat a lot of salads in the most part of the food, but I prefer Brazilian food. Né? And for example, I don't like so much the sushi and the other stuff, but yeah, I eat some different food from different countries. But the most part of the time I prefer rice, beans, chicken or meat, and a salad. I love this kind of food. Even barbecue I like, but not so much. I prefer, for example, rice and beans than, for example, just barbecue. But the guys inviting me, and certainly I appreciate, but I prefer others' food. My weak point is candies. I love all kind of candies. That's it.
what about you, Alexandre?
So here in Brazil, I don't like to eat food from China, from Japan, from food from sushi. I don't like this kind. I'm not a really fond of fish, so I avoid to eat. When I was in Toronto, every day I need to eat something in the street because where I leave the school at 4, I was hungry. Every day, pizza. Every day, I did a slice of pizza. In Vancouver, it's hard to find a place to eat. There are a lot of places to eat, right? But not for me. So I passed 1 month in Vancouver, eating less food than I need to eat. I lost 5 kilos from when I was to Brazil because in the house when I was living, the breakfast was so weak, and in the street, in the school, the middle of the school, when you have a break, when you had a break, it was only some stores around the school with spice food, so hard. Even when we went to New York, I walk a lot to find a place to eat, and I ended up eating pizza. Because I know pizza. Pizza is hard for me, but not so hard as spiced food, right?
Yes, I got it. As I said, we have our comfortable food because when we are in the different place and we don't know, we try to find the food that we know, and
Uh-huh.
for us
Yeah.
it's okay. You said about the place, the restaurant wasn't for you. It's because the type of food,
Yes,
or
even
okay.
yeah. In Vancouver, Vancouver is a city full of foreigners, people from Asia, from Japan, from China, from Europe, and from South Brazil, South America, and then they have a lot of stories, food stories, right? But I didn't find a Brazilian place to eat there. In Toronto, I found, but in Vancouver, not. So it was very difficult for me. I have a doctor prohibition to eat unhealthy food, and my stomach, my intestine don't like some kind of food. I need to eat shea every day. Every day I need to add shea. Do you know shea? A
The
small seed, a small seed,
mm,
very
ah,
small seed you put in your food. It's very good for to lose weight or to your intestine work better, right?
oh, I got it. So you said you was in Vancouver and New York. Yes?
Vancouver, Toronto, New York.
New York was more easy to find a place to eat, or not? Because I think it's more, I don't know, but in my mind it's more, I don't know, that is more people that go there. So I for me it's more easy to find Brazilian places, or
In New York
yeah.
is easy, more used to find Brazilian restaurants, right? There are a lot of restaurants, but so expensive as well in Vancouver. Some restaurants is very expensive. Uh, if you go there to eat a normal food inside, you pay about $50, $60. It's very expensive. In Vancouver, we don't find the Brazilian people who from Brazil who do barbecue or beans, rice, a place to eat like that. Even Toronto, I found every time I have time to go to this restaurant, I could eat this food. But in New York, for example, is different. New York is a place that they don't are so focused in the food. They are focusing everything in the world, right? A lot of brands, cinema, Hollywood. So you don't find a lot of food store to eat. This famous store that sells hot dog, Burger King, and what do you say, Burger King and
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Yeah, it's easy to find. I remember other story, I forgot the name, but you find a lot of McDonald's and Burger King in New York, right? And
Mhm.
people selling food in the street, like here in Brazil, they go to the fair and they sell food in the street. New York, you find it as well.
Oh, yes, in Brazil it's not so common that I think it's there because I never went to New York, but there's some photos and videos that I saw. Every in the almost every corner there is a car sell or I don't know how to say it in English, carrinho vendendo comida.
New York is common, is common. If you go to China, if you like to eat fish food, you go to Chinatown, and in Chinatown is a neighborhood where there is only people from Japan, China, South Korea, and Thailand. A lot of different foods for you, not for me. Yeah, you can you can eat a lot of food in Chinatown.
Great. It's very interesting because when you travel, actually for me, I don't think about the food. And when I am the place, I think, oh my God, where I'm going to eat. And this is a very important thing to remember when you are uh, schedule a trip, the place that you go to eat.
Here in
Uh,
Brazil,
oh,
here in Brazil, where you go, you find food from that you eat in your state, right? Like we eat normal vegetables, beans, rice, fries, egg, or meat. But if you go to Rio, São Paulo, or in Northeast Brazil, you find the same food, right? And it's better to order.
yes, it's the common rice, beans, salad, and the meat. It's the basic, and it's very good. Okay, let's go the question number. I go jump to the question number 9. I think it's very good question. Greco, the question number 9. What is your opinion on the taste of fast food compared to homemade meals?
But it's complicated. I tend to prefer homemade meals because I cook, and so uh, sometimes just became delicious. But the taste of fast food is almost the same ever. So it's I prefer homemade meals because it can taste different sometimes. And what about you, Alexandre?
I do rather eat homemade food. I do my food every day. I prepare my food. As I said, I need to add chia in my food. Chia is a Greek dodo. It's a small seed for people who try to lose weight or to get give you a make your intestine work well. Chia and seeds, chia seeds, and other seeds people sell in the store to abóbora, semente de abóbora. Very good for intestine as well. But I do my food and the taste is very good. I try to do it very delicious, even though I can't eat too much. I need to eat by 3 to 3 hours, right? A little small food, a little small amount of food, because as I am 70 years old, I can't eat unhealthy food, a lot of barbecue, that's enlatados, I don't know the name, enlatados or embutidos, like linguiça. No, it's not for me. Maybe or sometimes I need to eat because there is no other food to eat, right? But it's very hard for me.
Yes, and there is some moments that is more easy and fast to cook. And I don't know, we are late for something or we are very hungry, we need to cook something fast. This type of food, it's more easy to cook. In my case, I prefer the homemade meals. I think I can live without burger, but I can't live without rice, beans, and meat. For me,
Or fried egg or boiled egg.
yeah.
I prefer fried egg, right?
Yes, so in my case I prefer my homemade meals. It's more I am hungry now and we talk about food and I remember that I need to eat. Okay, let's go. Question number 10. Alexandre, have you ever worked in a fast food restaurant? How was
No.
no? So,
No.
Greco, have you ever worked in a fast food restaurant?
Yeah, when I was teenager, when I was about 15, I worked in a small store that sells burger and hot dogs and sandwiches as well here in my nearby. It was very complicated because it was very popular in the region, and it's crazy because there are a lot of um, orders per day, so it's a mess. And um, when I was working, I realized the process that the foods are made, and it's
No, okay. It's because you freeze. Okay.
yeah, my internet it's not working properly today. So I don't know what it's happening. But I'm sorry.
No
What
problem.
about you,
Let me
Lucas?
add, when I got to the city from the countryside, I work as a engraxate. My first job in the city was engraxate. Because I need to save some money, because I just come to the city, I was 16 years old, and I totally analphabet, right? So, and then I work in a chicken store. When you kill the chicken, sink them in the hot water, and then you clean the chicken to sell for people. Oh, it was so horrible to work in that place. But I need to save money. And that I work in a grocery store, a padaria, a lot of things to sell better. I could eat some some bread there. And I don't know how to say comer pão, comer escondido do chefe. Fez isso alguma vez. It's why my yeah, there's very good is I work in a food restaurant, but I work in a grocery store. There was a lot of food to eat more bread because the grocery store sells a lot of bread.
Yes, I think it's really. I never worked with in the restaurant or the type of the stores, but I think it's really hard, and because I saw some things. I think some things like McDonald's. That is 10 types or I don't know 12 types of burgers, and the person needs to know everything that go in the eat hamburger. And I think it's really hard because and you need to think and you need to prepare fast the food because if it is I don't know how to say, se demora 10 minutos, o cliente já reclama porque é fast food. And I think it's really hard. And to work with people and food, it's more hard than it's complicated.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I agree with you. Working with fast food is really complicated because we tend to be angry when we are hungry, and I guess it becomes automatic when you do the process multiple times, and you just don't think about it, you just do it. But it was my case. But it's very complicated. The relationship with the customers, they are angry always because they are hungry. And when you are hungry, you become very impatient and you get anxious. It's complicated.
Yes, I worked at a drugstore and I understand like the people with hungry are the people with some injury or issue, I don't know, health issue. It's really hard to talk and it's complicated. Question number 10, 11. Do you think fast food is affordable for most people? In my case, yes. I think we can find burger for 10 reais in Burger King or McDonald's. So I think now it's more affordable and you can find French fries for a cheap price. So yes, I think it's more affordable. What do you think, Alexandre?
I guess yes. Everyone have access to fast food, and there are a lot of fast food in Brazil, and it is yes cheap. If you go to abroad, if you go to other place, you compare the price. Here is everything so cheap. Though you receive in real salary, but imagine in Vancouver, one pear, $1, one mexerica, $1, one papaya, about half a kilo, $7.
Oh my God.
Here, fruits, vegetables, food in store like in shop mall. It's very cheap to access. Everyone can access this kind of food, right?
Yes, I agree with you. What about you, Greco?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Oh, do you think fast food it's affordable for most people?
Yeah, I do think so, that it's affordable and it's a very attractive price when we talk about food. And this is the reason why people eat a lot of fast food, because it's cheap and sometimes, and it's easy to get it. But when Alexandra, talked about fruits and vegetables, I disagree with you. It's the very depends. It's cheap. What is cheaper? Because here in Rio de Janeiro, the price of tomato, it's about 30, and it's about 13 reals per kilogram, and one burger it's about 10 reals for a burger. So when we think about, yes, 1 kilo of tomato, it's a lot of food, but one burger will, it's easy to get a burger and then instead of getting a tomato. So we need to have this education, food education, to control ourselves about buying fast food, because vegetables became very expensive nowadays.
But I said it compared to another foreign place like Vancouver, New York, or there you buy it by dollar, all right? If you go to buy fruit in a shop, in a mall, or in a supermarket, as I said, here you buy. Yesterday, I bought six mexerica, this big mexerica for 10 reais, right? If I was going to buy it in Vancouver, it was six mexerica for $6. How the price of dollar? Five, almost 6 reais. So it's about $30. That's in compared to another place in the another country. Food here is cheap compared to that. So if you go there to eat, you see that here in Brazil, even though your salary is not so big, you can buy food. You can choose cheap food. Like I do it when there's some food is so expensive. I try to find another food, another like fruits, vegetables. Maybe the tomato is or potatoes are 15 reais. So I buy another kind of vegetables is more cheap, right? Because we have a lot of variety of food and vegetables to buy.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry,
that's it.
I missed the context. I didn't realize that you are talking about buying. I agree with
Yes,
you.
I I like to eat vegetables and fruits in the free market. I don't know if the name in English, the feira livre, and because I think it's more expensive, it's more cheap than supermarket. I just like to buy these things in supermarket. I think it's more expensive, and the supermarket near my house, the quality it's not good. So I prefer to organize my week and go into every Sunday to buy.
Yeah, every Friday I go to the fair to buy fruits and vegetables for a week, out of the week, right? Yeah, it's very, if you compare to the supermarket, I see a lot of people buying fruits and vegetables in the supermarket fair. I think I start to think, oh my gosh, why don't they go to the fair on Friday, on Saturday, in other here in Vitória? We have a lot of fair on Friday or Saturday, right? But the supermarket is full of people buying fruit and vegetables.
Yes, I prefer to eat in the fair. It's more cheap. And well, guys, it's almost 10 p.m. p.m. No, a.m. Yes, 10 a.m. I'm gonna put in the chat the link of survey. Thank you for this or talk about food. I am starving now. I'm gonna to have a breakfast because I thought about we start with hamburger and we finish with vegetables and fruit. This is amazing.
Yeah, in my case, I will eat milk, granola, and papaya. You mix them it's very delicious and good for my intestine.
Yes, and it's health food. Thank you guys, Alexandre, Adriano, Ricardo estava com a gente também. Thank you for this time. See you in the next moment. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Nice day.